Have you ever pondered over the unusual reactions of people towards the same food, especially something as healthy as broccoli? What makes some of us instantly recoil at the mere sight of its vibrant green hues, while others dive headfirst into a bowl of these tiny tree-like vegetables, relishing every bite? This intriguing contrast isn't just about taste preference, it also includes a factor that often gets overlooked: food texture. Some find the crunchy texture of broccoli off-putting, while others might enjoy it. This dichotomy of responses to textures is another intriguing aspect of picky eating. From the sliminess of certain types of seafood to the grittiness of some fruits, texture plays a pivotal role in our food preferences and aversions. Picky eating, a term that refers to an individual's selective food intake, is founded on their ingrained food preferences and aversions. It's a phenomenon that isn't about broccoli alone and isn't limited to a certain age group or country. It stretches across the globe, affecting children and adults alike. From the bustling streets of New York to the serene landscapes of Japan, one can witness this fascinating occurrence. It transcends the boundaries of culture, reaching into the heart of culinary diversity. Italians may shun certain types of pasta, Indians might cringe at the sight of certain spices, while the French may avoid specific cheeses. And in all these cases, texture can be as significant a determinant as taste. Despite the variance in choices and a myriad of cuisines, one thing remains constant: the sheer diversity of human taste buds and their reaction towards different foods. Dietary preferences and aversions are a testament to our individuality, our unique culinary journey, and our ability to adapt and evolve. So the next time you see someone turn their noses up at the sight of broccoli or squirm at oysters' slickness, remember, it's not just about personal food preferences or the taste, it's about the global phenomenon of picky eating, providing a unique window into human behavior, culture, and identity. Welcome to the fascinating world of picky eating, a global phenomenon that transcends cultures and cuisines, and includes the often underestimated power of texture. Let's dive into the bustling street markets of Thailand, where a riot of colors, smells, and tastes assault the senses. Immerse yourself in a vibrant world where the air is thick with the scent of exotic spices and the hum of eager bargaining. The streets are a labyrinth of stalls, each one a treasure trove of unique offerings. A cacophony of sounds envelops you, from the sizzle of street food cooking on open fires to the chatter of local vendors marketing wares. As you navigate through this sensory overload, your eyes are drawn to an array of fruits, each more intriguing than the last. Among them, you find durian, a fruit that incites passionate debate among the locals. Unmistakable with its spiky exterior and rich custardy interior, it is often referred to as the king of fruits. To some, the durian is a delicacy to be savored. Its taste, a complex blend of sweet and savory, is unmatched in its uniqueness. Yet to others, its smell is overwhelmingly pungent, known to linger in the air long after the fruit has been consumed. The durian is a fruit that truly divides people into two camps: those who love its unique, custard-like taste, and those who can't stand its infamous pungent smell. Then, there's the case of natto, a traditional Japanese dish made from fermented soybeans. This delicacy has an intriguing history and is deeply ingrained in the country's culinary culture. The processing method for natto involves aging the soybeans in a controlled environment, allowing beneficial bacteria to grow and ferment the beans. This fermentation process gives natto its distinctive strong flavor and sticky texture. For the uninitiated, the experience of tasting natto can be quite a shock. The initial sight of the dish, with its stringy consistency and pungent smell, can be off-putting. Once past the initial impression, the flavor is strong, robust, and intense. Some people savor this unique combination, appreciating the dish's flavor profiles and texture. They love the boldness and the way the taste lingers, leaving an unforgettable culinary impression. However, not everyone shares this fondness for natto. Others find it utterly unappetizing, with its powerful taste too overwhelming for their palate. To these individuals, texture is too sticky, the flavor too pungent, and the overall experience unappealing. It's a polarizing dish, eliciting strong reactions from both its fans and detractors. Interestingly, it seems that our response to natto often stems from our early experiences with food. Researchers conducted a study and found a pattern. People who were exposed to diverse flavors and textures in their early years seemed more likely to enjoy natto, suggesting that these formative experiences significantly shape our eating habits later in life. Then there's the case of natto, a traditional Japanese dish made from fermented soybeans. Some people savor its strong flavor and sticky texture, while others find it utterly unappetizing. Interestingly, a study found that this division often starts in childhood, suggesting that early experiences with food can significantly shape our eating habits. Let's cross continents to the heart of Italy, a nation synonymous with an unquenchable love for food. As we journey together through the rustic, cobbled streets lined with quaint cafes and bustling trattorias, one can't help but be enthralled by the intoxicating aroma of freshly baked bread, sizzling garlic, and simmering tomato sauce that fills the air. Amidst this culinary celebration, Italy's relationship with one particular vegetable comes into focus: the radicchio. Radicchio, characterized by its deep purple hue and distinctive bitter flavor, is a common yet polarizing ingredient in the Italian kitchen. Often tossed raw into salads, it adds a crunch and a kick, contrasting the creaminess of mozzarella and the sweetness of ripe tomatoes. In pasta dishes, it lends a certain complexity, transforming a simple dish into a tapestry of flavors. However, not all Italians share this appreciation for radicchio. Many, especially the younger generation, often find its strong bitter taste a little too off-putting to fully enjoy. Will the humble radicchio ever win over the hearts of these young critics? Only time will tell. Yet many Italians, especially children, find its bitter taste off-putting. Now, let's journey to Mexico, where the fiery heat of chili peppers is a staple in many dishes. Mexico, a country with a rich culinary tradition, a land where food is more than just a means to sustain life, it is a vibrant part of the culture, a thread that weaves through the tapestry of Mexican life. Packed with flavors, Mexican cuisine is known far and wide for its tang, zest, and spice, each dish a celebration of taste. The chili pepper, the heart of this gastronomic landscape, is as varied as the country itself. Each region, each city, each household has its favorite variety, its unique recipe, ranging from the tongue-tingling heat of the habanero to the more subtle warmth of the poblano. Chili peppers in Mexico is a universe unto itself. Yet, not all Mexicans share this love for spice. Particularly in the northern regions, where the climate is cooler, the cuisine tends to be milder, less fiery. Here, the food echoes the landscape, subtle and understated, not dominated by the chili's heat. The locals, instead of relishing the burn, prefer a symphony of milder flavors. They delight in the richness of beans, the creaminess of cheese, the earthiness of corn, the tanginess of tomatoes. Spicy food is not avoided altogether, but it is not the star of the show. Yet, this divergence is not a divide, but a testament to the country's diversity, a reflection of the multitude of cultures, traditions, and tastes that make up the mosaic that is Mexico. It's a reminder that food is a journey, not a destination, a journey that weaves through the heart of Mexico, telling a story of its people, its history, its soul. So, while many locals relish the spice, some Mexicans, particularly those from the northern regions, prefer milder flavors, avoiding spicy food altogether. In India, the land of diverse cuisines, the slimy texture of okra, a widely used vegetable, has many food enthusiasts divided. While some appreciate its unique texture and taste, others avoid it due to its sliminess. The phenomenon of picky eating, as we see, is not confined to a single culture or cuisine. It's a worldwide occurrence, influenced by a myriad of factors ranging from personal preferences to cultural norms. To summarize, the case studies from Thailand, Japan, Italy, Mexico, and India illustrate that picky eating is a complex issue, rooted in cultural, personal, and biological factors. Early exposure to certain foods, individual preferences for taste and texture, And cultural norms around food all play a role in shaping our eating habits. Picky eating, as we've explored, isn't about being difficult or fussy. It's a fascinating glimpse into how we, as individuals and societies, interact with the world of food around us. So, the next time you come across a picky eater, remember, their food choices could be telling a story more intricate and captivating than meets the eye.